J-Drone here. This is what it is. This battery is old. This is so old, but I think we're gonna do good with it. Old H107C, old jumper. Let's get it going. Turn on your controller, and it binds up. We're gonna go ahead and leave our lights on, and we'll throttle up. Again, super old battery. This one I actually taped to, I believe, 2 other batteries on a SEMA X5C to get extremely long flight time. And the fact that it held a charge and held a decent charge. I've tested this battery 2 times inside, not really flying it because I was in close quarters. We'll get it up in the air a little bit right now. H107C, look at it. Look at it. This thing can fly too. It does have a 2 megapixel camera. This was my first travel drone. My first travel camera drone, I promise you. I have grainy videos of resorts. J-Drone here. This is the Birchwood Inn and Resorts. And we're gonna give you a very quick tour of a small bit of this property. It's completely abandoned. Every building you see here is abandoned. And again, I mean, there's roller skates on the ground, tennis shoes on the ground. This was a miniature golf area. It honestly looks like somebody picked up all the people from here and just dipped. Like there was no preparation in shutting this place down. Other places that I went, parks and whatnot, and this thing I took. Excellent flyer, even with the stock controller. Jumper, again, a lot of these older toys I kept for one reason. They all can be flown with the same controller. So the only other difficulty that you encounter is just making sure you have good batteries. Yeah, here, I'll try to get into a funnel action. Let's see. This thing's got some tight funnels. Soo! Soo! Tighten it up, tighten it up. There it is. There it is. Tight funnels, boy, tight funnels. Let's go. Guys, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, what you waiting for? What you waiting for? Going in coal mines, going to abandoned buildings, doing the drone thing still, finding crystals. Hit that subscribe button, share the video. If you got this drone, when's the last time you flown it? Get it out and go fly it. I got a bunch of these drones. The H107Cs, what was it, the Hubsan Hornet? I believe it was the Hubsan Hornet. J-Drone here, this is the Hubsan Hornet. And bam, T8SG. This has been jumpified. You got a couple knockoffs. These were excellent drones. Dude, it's still flying. This drone's still flying off of an OG battery. An OG old battery. I wish I could find a link to, maybe I will. Maybe I'll go back and see if I can find these batteries, because clearly this is a good battery. It's a solid battery, a 3.7 volt, 500 milliamp an hour, and we're out here flying, out here cruising. And I've tested the battery a little bit on the inside, and it seems like it's a good battery, which is wild because it's been sitting for at least 2 years, at least 3 years. I'm slowly starting to go through my stuff, whittle down what I don't need, whittle down what I want. And obviously there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to be keeping. And a lot of it was directly correlated to multi-protocol controllers, because it just made sense. It just made so much sense. All my toys on one controller. Again, H107C, the way you would start the camera on this, you would have an SD card inside the body. There is a little button right underneath there. As you can see, this thing's a little burner. It's got some speed to it for being a little 3.7. It's got some speed to it. These came in all different colors. Black with green, almost like a metallic cobalt blue. I'm pretty sure black with maybe red and a bunch of other different colors as well. Woo! Almost hit myself. Almost. Excellent. Excellent flyer. Excellent duration review. How old is this drone? It's still out here flying. I told y'all to go grab this up years ago. And look, we still flying it. We didn't have to replace it. I've never replaced one motor on this. Never replaced anything on it. And I've flown it. I know for a fact I've flown it. I got videos with this little red guy in it from the start. Probably a 7-year-old drone, 6-year-old drone. This thing's been at honeymoon resorts. Thing's been at abandoned locations, Birch Hill, Concrete City. Hubsan X4, that's what's taking this aerial footage. So one, it's kind of a review of this area, and it's also a good look at this quadcopter's camera for you here. You can Google Concrete City, Wilkes-Barre, PA, and you'll get the history of it. It's pretty interesting. Again, this was my first camera drone. And to finesse this thing and get some type of video off of it, it took a little bit of skill. It took a little bit of skill. But that gets your quadcopter game up. Get your quadcopter game up. Excellent. I need to go find me more of these batteries. Really shiny blue battery. Very hard too. Like I did have one that was puffed out that I didn't even try to do anything with. This one seemed rock solid. Rock solid, took a charge. After flight, like after a flight like this, the battery's probably gonna be a little bit warm, where I'd let it cool down and then charge it right back up and we're back out, because that's exactly what just happened here. I charged the battery, I did another indoor test as far as time duration goes, and then I decided, you know what, I'm happy with it. That was the second test inside. I'm gonna go take it outside, and we're dealing with a little bit of wind, nothing crazy, a little bit of wind back this way. So we're out here and the thing's doing well. LVC, as soon as the LVC hits, we're gonna drop it. That's a safe level to store your batteries, and that's what I've been preaching for years. And look, battery works how many years after not being used, after not being touched? It's crazy. So once them lights start blinking, boom, right there, that's it, that's it. We're gonna go ahead and drop it. That is a safe level to store that battery. Guys, if you have not hit that subscribe button, I don't know what you're waiting for, but do it right now. Later.